So I'm here with the man, Mikey Garcia. Hey, how you doing?
Good. We just finished our drawing for our contest that we had for our pound for pound CBD loyalty members. So everything went well. We have a video. It'll be up on our other social media, on our other page, so that you can see that everything is legit and 100%. There's no favoritism or anything like that. But a quick reminder, the final winners, I'll mention your names. So from week number 5, last week, we have Mark Alardin from Dallas, Texas as your winner.
Our grand prize winner.
Grand prize winner, who will be getting tickets to our fight, to my fight on the 29th. So every one of these guys entered in the last weeks, and so week number 4 we have Luis Jara from Spring Valley. Week number 3 we had Eric Duncan from Beaumont, California. We had Melinda Hernandez from Garland, Texas, and William Torres from Lake Forest. These are our grand prize winners.
So we just
did the drawing right now, and we'll keep these aside. We'll be getting in touch with them very shortly.
That's so awesome. And it's only $35.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't take much to start. To enter the loyalty program, and plus you get a lot of benefits, not just from the CBD products that we offer, but also giveaways and merchandise giveaways, tickets to not just my fights but other fights that we do. So it's just a way of showing our appreciation to the people who support us. Well, we offer them little perks and prices here and there.
So cool. No, I mean, I would love to win something like that. Like, I've never won anything like that. So to actually be part of it and see just how real it is. And of course, I experienced it firsthand with your guys' last winner in Vegas. Like, you took him to a Canelo fight.
To a Canelo Kovalev fight, tickets, and got to meet me and the guys. And I mean, it's just, like I said, it's just a way of showing our appreciation. So if they're big fans, if they're boxing fans, they're fans of me, they enter our program and they actually give it a try with our products. They get to try the CBD line of products that we offer, and they see the benefits of it, and that's already a win. But in order for us to show our appreciation, for them to trust us and try it, we offer giveaways, contests, merchandise, stuff like that. The tickets.
It's a huge incentive.
It's a lot. So I mean, it doesn't take much for them to really enter the contest and then try it. So I'm just happy to be able to do it.
Awesome. Well, if you don't mind, I would love to do a little box talk while I have you. Sure. So, as you said, we're about 2 weeks out from your fight. This is your last week here.
Yes.
And then you're going to head out to Texas. How are you feeling, as you're coming to a close?
Well, we got a great training camp. This whole camp has been really great. I feel good. I feel fast. I feel strong. I'm excited. I'm motivated. We had a great camp sparring, many rounds, different guys. We had Leo here from San Bernardino. We had Misael. We had Lindolfo, Josito Lopez. Early in camp, I even did a couple rounds with Jose Ramirez. So we had a variety of fighters, different styles, and just so I can get prepared for whatever Jessie brings on fight night. I expect a tough fight. I expect a difficult fight. Jessie is no pushover. He knows what's in front of him. He knows that there's a big opportunity, So I expect the best Jessie Vargas, and that's why I had to prepare the way I did. And I'm just excited. This is the last week of sparring, lighter sparring here. Well, not necessarily lighter, but less rounds. Well, yesterday I still did another 12, but we're bringing it down a little bit this week. We fly out next week to Dallas. We'll be there in Frisco, and just fight week preparations, fight week obligations, and get ready to get in the ring that Saturday night, the 29th.
That's awesome. This weekend we have a big fight. Oh, not we, but there's a big fight in the boxing world, which is the Fury Wilder. Do you have any last minute predictions for that?
I mean, I like I said it before, I think Wilder will be too strong, and I think he stops Fury. I think Wilder's confidence and power is just too great right now to stop him. I don't think there's anybody that can stop him at this moment. And when people comment and say that Wilder has never been a real pressure fighter early on, and he kind of He was getting outboxed by Ortiz in his last one for the first, 5, 6 rounds, 7 rounds, or whatever. Even Fury, that fight, controversial. It was a draw, but Fury was boxing very well, very effective in the early half of the fight. And I mean, I do see all that, but I think Wilder will learn from that. I think he's actually going to use that as experience and learning to let his hands go sooner in the fight. And when he does, he lands those shots that people just can't take. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think he's going to let his hands go faster, sooner in the fight, and start hurting Fury.
Wow. No, I mean, that probably, I wouldn't be surprised if that is exactly how it goes, because I'm sure him and his teams have evaluated his previous fights.
I think everybody, I mean, see, he's not the best technical fighter. He's not the most refined. He gets a little, orthodox, sometimes, unorthodox with some punches, wild shots, here and there, but that power is unbelievable, So I think that was probably Brian out there somewhere. But that's just what he has going for him. That power is unbelievable. And if he lets his hands go, and once he starts landing those shots, there's nobody that can take him. So that's why I think he's gonna just let his hands go a lot sooner and hurt Fury. Fury has to box and try to stay on the outside, use his height and reach, lanky movements and awkward style, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough. I think Wilder has 12 rounds to fucking do it. That's a lot of time for Fury to survive and make it that complicated. Eventually, Wilder lands those shots.
Most definitely. This past weekend, there was the fights with rising star. Or actually, I would say he's a star at this point. Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, he's a star.
Yeah, he's a star. He's not a rising star. Yeah, he's already up there.
Selling out the Honda Center,
Yeah. Did you happen to catch any of?
I didn't stay for the fights. I had some media obligations earlier that day, and then I had to come home. I'm in camp, but I couldn't stay for the fight. But I did catch all the replays, the highlights on social media. I saw it through the Instagram and that. He had a great knockout, first round knockout. Fast and strong. That's apparent. That's not something that you haven't seen in him. He's very fast and very strong. He hits hard. Landed a good left hook and dropped his opponent, knocked him out.
Do you think he's ready at this point to stand toe-to-toe with somebody like Tank or Linares? Do you believe that he could still come out the victor?
I think it's a good time to step him up with somebody like Linares. Linares is not in his prime. I'm not just bad-mouthing somebody, but I don't think I would consider Linares in his prime. And Linares has been stopped, it's 3 or 4 losses that he's had. He's been stopped.
Loma.
Yeah, but Linares has, I think, total of 3 or 4 losses on his record, and they've all been, I think, by stoppage, if I'm correct, which I think I am. So that's the kind of opponent that Ryan needs right now to elevate his position in boxing. Somebody who's a former champion, former world champion, still fighting, still a solid test with experience, but not quite in his prime. I'm not trying to just discredit Linares or
no, of course
discredit
not.
the fight itself. That's what a young fighter like Ryan needs to overcome. Can he overcome somebody with more experience, someone who's been a champion, someone who's talented? That's the perfect fight for Ryan to prove himself, to learn, and also to develop. That's the right guy. If he can't get through Linares, then how's he gonna get to the champions?
Most definitely.
So that's the perfect fight for him. Now, I think that fight will be very interesting to see. If Ryan can overcome all this. I do feel that he should, and I think he will. I think he's got the right team behind him. He's been learning a lot ever since he started training with Reynoso and Canelo team.
Mm-hmm.
He's been developing better. He's training.
So you see the difference yourself?
you can't see much in the fight because the fight was only
so fast. Yeah.
Last fight before this one also was less than a round. It was like 30 seconds or a minute or whatever it was. So it's hard to judge from that fight. But I've seen little clips of trainings that they've done, like when they on social media and YouTube and whatnot, and you can see that the coaches, Reynoso, has been teaching him well, like keep the hands up, you know, certain things that sometimes he would kind of forget, or you know, the way he counter punches, the way he's looking for certain combinations. So you do see the improvement. I've seen the improvement in their training videos, and you know, so like I said, he's in a good place, good team. Well, it's time to step it up. You know, it's time to step it up and start, you know, developing even